Going on, Gemini? So you have the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. Some of you Geminis, a lot of you Geminis don't think that you are appreciated or handsome or pretty enough. Because the Nine of Swords, you're kind of self-doubting in the sense that you want to move forward, but you don't necessarily understand. You haven't really gotten to the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, where you begin to understand yourselves as a treasure trove and people that, just like anyone else that wants to be in a relationship, you're worthy of that. A lot of you Geminis may be doubting yourselves around this time, is what it is I'm seeing. You may look in the mirror and you may think that you're not handsome enough, you're not pretty enough. And that's my dog down there. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is about how you Geminis, you've probably been through a lot of crazy situations and stuff like this, where you Geminis very much so want to get away from people who who's very sly with their words, right? Very suave. Because those are the people sometimes that a lot of you Geminis get caught up with, because you're usually the one that has the gift of gab, using the gift of being able to talk and making it sound really good. And this person has the gift of gab. So now that type of thing throws you through a loop, because now you're in a situation where you Geminis understand that because of it, you Geminis understand that you can't hang around someone who is sly like that, because more than likely it means that they have an ulterior motive. So not to say that you can't hang around people who are sly, but you're trying to get better at being able to spot people that would not really be good people in the long term. And then you have the High Priestess, which is about, so a lot of you Geminis are now getting in touch even more so with what you want. Because the High Priestess is not just about getting to, the High Priestess is not just about getting to kind of ghost people, right? The High Priestess is also about someone's own self-studying or studying themselves, trying to figure out what things mean. So the Three of Wands here is about how, since that's the case, a lot of you Geminis, right? You're in a situation where, so now you're thinking about what's next for you. And what is next for you is the Star card. You're hoping to be in a relationship that works in a way that works for you, that actually works, that has some sort of way to be able to actually works in a way where you find the correct person for you, someone that you and this person actually end up being quite well together. So a lot of you Geminis are kind of done with, like I said, the people right here that are very sly and they're very good with their words. That's not really a problem. But what is a problem is people that show you that they have a malicious type of intent as the relationships or the connections move forward. And a lot of you Geminis are starting to realize that there's that those types of people really have kind of an archetype, which is they tend to be kind of grimy. They tend to, out of nowhere, kind of bite your head off, so to speak, out of nowhere. And then you Geminis are left there thinking, like, what exactly did you say to get them so upset like this? But the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles now is about how, since that's the case, the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles is really about you Geminis needing to understand that you can't, like I said, you can get somebody, but it will take some time, because it takes personal experience. It takes a lot of experience. And sometimes you Geminis may be versed in very short-term experiences, but not very long-term ones. Because Gemini, y'all can kind of run away from y'all heart sometimes, a lot. And when it comes time now to be building into a relationship, the Hierophant represents, you have to learn to be studious. You have to learn to pay attention. You have to know the signs. You have to pay attention to the signs. What are some of the signs? When somebody shows you that they are not for you, right? They go against you. One minute it seems like they cool with you, but then they take the side of the person that you're telling them about. They don't even know the person, right? They don't even know the person. They may not even have to know them. You're having a discussion and then they turn cold, right? So they talk nonsense about, how do I say this? Like, they say certain things every now and again, and it comes off as ruthless, to the point where it's too ruthless. These are some of the things on how it is that you know that a person, they friends with you, or they're trying to get to know you, or you're dating them, but they have ulterior motives. Because the Hierophant is about learning how to be studious. It's about learning how to be observant, pay attention to what your own instincts are telling you, right? What your own instincts is telling you. Think about what it is that you've got going on, in the sense of, think about how a person makes you feel as well as how they interact with you. And if those two things are in alignment, where they interact with you from a sense of they're disrespectful, they're overly combative, they are, so they take the sides of the people that you don't like, and you hear word about how it is that they're talking gossip about you. These are things that you really want to be, to stay away from, because all it is that they're going to do at the end of the day, anyone who acts like this, is work to get their hooks deeper in you that way, so that they can do a bigger coup de grace or be even more disrespectful. So let's clarify the Fool now. So you have the King of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Cups, and then you have the Two of Cups. So these cards right here, right? These cards right here is about how it is that you, Geminis, to clarify the Fool, once again, letting bygones be bygones, right? Letting bygones be bygones. Learning how to be more patient with your own self, and understand that, you're not giving yourself enough credit. You will eventually build up the amount of experience. All it is that you need to do is just, you need to, like I said, you need to build up the experience. A lot of times, what people lack when it comes to this relationship talk, real talk, is experience. They lack that. And when they don't have that experience, it reflects on their report card. It reflects on their life. You know what I mean? The King of Cups and the Hanged Man is about, you can be able to know when somebody is wasting your time, but you have to be more aware of what's going on. You have to experience more. That's how it is that you raise your awareness in the first place. Enough to be able to actually know when somebody would be a waste of time, right? So that you don't have to waste too much more time on them, thinking that you're trying to chase the interest after these people you're trying to chase to get these people to like you. And the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups is, no, if they don't show you that they like you, if they are not showing you that, if they're not telling you that, then it is what it is. And you Geminis don't have to be around them at all. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.